Good day, Pinoy Clicksters and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. For this video, we have shiny alternate cards from Xmen 97. Let's go! Okay, so we have here, as you can see, 6 alternate cards from the latest Heroclix set, Xmen 97. Okay, there's no legacy in that particular set, but as you know, what the next best thing is to have one alternate card in a brick. Okay, so these alternate cards I got from the Oxit singles auction for the set. Okay, I actually won 7, but the Nightcrawler was unfortunately not in the ship items, but I've already contacted Oxit and hopefully that can be resolved. Anyway, so let's jump into it. We have Jean Grey, 002. Okay, so we wouldn't go and discuss the original card. Okay, you can take a look at them on the HC units or any other website. Okay, but I just want to look at what happens to them when you use the alternate card. Okay, so by the way, it's your decision at the beginning of the game if you want to use the original or use the alternate cards. Okay, what I'm trying to do is hopefully make a full team of X-Men alternate card team. Okay. But anyway, so Jean Grey, as I said, is the first one, 002, Hellfire Club, Phoenix Force X-Men. She now has a trait telepathic network. Friendly characters with the X-Men keyword have safeguard mind control, which is always good. When a friendly character with the X-Men keyword is given a costed action, if Jean Grey has no action tokens, you may instead give the action token for that action to Jean Grey. And that's really strong, especially if you're gonna be making an X-Men team. That means Jean Grey can absorb 2 costed actions. So if you don't have leadership or that X-Men character doesn't have willpower, Jean Grey is the best support piece. She also has a second trait, Weather Your Mind. Mind control is free, but only if Jean Grey has 2 action tokens. Okay, that combos with the first one because you would probably be assigning him the costed action as mentioned. And when Jean Grey uses mind control, if a friendly character is named Storm, after resolutions deal each hit character 1 penetrating damage. Okay, so she works really well with Storm. I remember in the show she confided with Storm about being replaced by Madeline Pryor, if I recall correctly. Okay, so we also have the next one is Cyclops. Okay, by the way, we also have 4 alternate cards that we're going to look at the end of the video. We're gonna unbox this, so please stay. So we have here Cyclops 003, A003 to be exact, Starjammers, X-Men, Marksman, Martial Artist, Pilot Vehicle, and he now has a trait, what you expect, Black Leather. When establishing teams, you may choose a friendly character to gain the X-Men keyword. This game, that character has the X-Men team ability. That is really strong. If you want to import, let's say, a DC character like Super Sword, okay, to the X-Men, then Cyclops is your man. He also has a special attack power that show these toasters, penetrating psychic blast when Cyclops or an adjacent friendly character with the X-Men keyword attacks. Characters with Colossal or the Robot or Sentinel keywords can't use stop. Okay, so really interesting because there's a lot of powerful Colossal figures. I can immediately think of Collector. Okay, so and yeah, that would be devastating for Collector. Okay, so X-Men, Cyclops. The next one is an uncommon rogue, A012, Brotherhood of Mutants, Savage Land, X-Men, Politician keywords. I will not see any more mutants die as the trait. Unique modifier, friendly characters that share keyword with rogue, modify defense +1 for each character in your KO area that shares a keyword with rogue. Okay, so which makes me wonder what is the lowest costed X-Men or Brotherhood of Mutant figure so that I can just trigger this trait. Okay, I'm thinking Leech is only 15 points, so he might be a great sacrifice for everyone to get +1 defense. Okay, so leadership, special and second trait is leading our kind to a new age. Leadership, and when rogue hits, action total +1 this turn. Okay, that's really strong. I feel giving the X-Men 5 actions in a turn, and with their synergy, that can be devastating for the team. Anna Marie Darkholm is the real name of Rogue. Another alternate card in the uncommon slot is A019 Morph. And now, he has a trait. She can't say it, but I can. Once per game for all friendly characters with this trait, when another friendly character with the X-Men keyword would be KO'd, instead turn them to their last non-KO click and place them adjacent to Morph. If that character has Logan or Wolverine in their name, they have immune until your next turn. Okay, so it's like a get out of KO card. Okay, so that immunity is always good. Okay, even if it's at least once per game. And he has a second trait, shifting between forms. Choose a friendly character within 4 squares. Until your next turn, Morph can use any standard powers that character can use and replaces their range with the chosen character's printed range. So the combo there is to use Mimic, the bystander, and copy and choose Mimic for more Morph's pre-action. That way, whatever Mimic's use, not Mimic, Copycat. Okay, I'm thinking of another character from Rise and Fall. Whatever Copycat copies, Morph also copies because of that particular free action. Is that once? Yeah, but you need to do that each turn. Okay, which is fine as long as you don't encounter a Beetlejuice. The fifth one is Bishop. Now we're headed to the rare A031A. And he has a trait, 8 our first time at the X-Men Are Dead rodeo. When another friendly character with the X-Men keyword is KO'd by an opposing effect, after resolutions, you may place Bishop anywhere on the map and he has immune until your next turn. Okay? So being able to move anywhere on the map is really powerful. Okay, and getting immune, so that means he will be able to attack next turn and do his thing. Okay, so good. And the second trait, we gotta rescue the X-Men. Probability control. When an opposing character uses probability control to reroll an opposing character's attack roll. So when another opposing character probs his teammate, basically modify the attacker's damage -1 for that attack. Okay, I guess it stacks. Like if multiple opponents would prob the same attack or twice or thrice, then that would mean -1 for each rerolled attack. Okay, and finally, for the ones that we have right now, we have Wolverine's A033, my favorite Wolverine so far. The brave always die first is the trait, super senses, toughness. If Wolverine is adjacent to exactly one opposing character and neither is adjacent to any other characters can be moved or placed adjacent to either of them, and Wolverine can use in impervious. So, but he can still be targeted, I guess, but they're just gonna do one-on-one until one of them moves, one of them is dead, or they are targeted, I guess, for TK and whatnot. He also gains charge, flurry, and stealth with the special movement power. I've been in a lot of wars, Bob. And he has that on the first 3 clicks. With combat reflexes, he's really strong for that one-on-one match. Okay, as I said, these are the 6 ones that we have. The 7th one that we supposed to have but did not really reach us is the Nightcrawler alternate card. He's a prime, so hopefully I can get him from Oxit, okay, or we can work things out. But I also want from Oxit a bounty, and the bounty of course includes the alternate cards for the set. So what I'm hoping is I get some more alternate cards that are not the 6 and not Nightcrawler, so that I can complete them. Okay, I want to complete the entire set. If I get duplicates, then they will probably be for sale or trade for alternate cards that I need. Okay, so wish me luck. I think there are 9 or 10 alternate cards in the set. I'm not so sure, but I can already imagine Storm might have one. who are the original X-Men? Maybe Jubilee has one. Okay. So anyway, let's see first the alternate card that we got. Okay, we have. Oh, what's this? Ah, Jean Grey. Okay, so this is definitely for trade or sell. Okay, so 1 out of 4. I hope we get a unique one na, a different one. Wolverine again. So, that's for trade. Okay, 2 out of 4 is the same. uh-huh. Okay, then we have. What's this? Another Wolverine. Oh no! And the last one. Please, please, please be something different. We have. Rogue. We already have. Okay, and that's why it's very hard to collect the alternate cards because they're only once in a break, and at the same time you can have duplicates. But it is what it is. But we're happy we still got it as a bounty anyway. So we're wrapping up this video. Which among the alternate cards do you like most? Okay, share your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, bye.